Down at One Stop Shop, and this is Bucks World, and we got Fat Boy,
Yo,
Boss Man Lou.
What's the deal?
We like to welcome y'all back to our, you know what I'm saying, to the podcast that you love to watch and some of y'all love to hate. It's just my perspective. And today we're gonna do something a little bit different. Usually we come on and we talk about topics and we talk about different things, but today we're gonna have an open discussion with our man, Boss Man Lou. We're gonna have a therapy session. And any other guys out there that feel that they need that therapy session, you wanna come down and hash it out, we willing to do that. But let's start off.
Intervention.
Yeah, that's it. Let's have this conversation. So, before we start chat and get everything else going, let's give Boss Man Lou the floor and let him talk to us and let him know why we here.
Today, we are here. First of all, everybody already know the number one word that we all stand on here at Bucks World is accountability. And my accountability on just not stepping up to the plate fully. You might feel like you are doing everything that you are supposed to do, but there are things more for you to do.
There's always gonna be more for you to do. I don't care about who is.
Am I going right? Am I
that
going
is
right?
right. Cause
Okay.
there's always gonna be more. I can do more. He can do more. Even the best. Go ahead.
So since bro said that I'm on the right track, there's more for us to do, fathers, men, when it comes to relationships. Men who deal with hurt and pain and just a lot of inner things, I advise you men to go get help. And I'm being serious right now.
Well, what kind of help do you think? Like,
yeah, wait, hold on. Now, break this down.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about help. You go get help.
I'm afraid to go get help.
You can't tell nobody. You can't tell nobody to do nothing. You ain't gonna.
I don't feel like we need to go.
I'm going to. I'm going to.
Why you just?
I promise. I promise my bros.
Go back
like,
to what you
because,
said. Why you afraid?
because why I'm afraid? Because I feel like the people, and
Right.
I know a lot of them feel this. It's not gonna understand where we come from. It's hard for black men.
How you know?
I mean, it's hard for me as a black man to go speak to somebody, first of all, that's not even my race.
How do you know there ain't no you gonna get? How do you know you ain't gonna get a
There's
nigga?
black
A
There is
nigga
black
that from the hood that graduated from the college.
What he's afraid of is the vulnerability.
But I don't feel like everybody needs to say.
Have you ever
something.
been vulnerable?
Yeah.
How do and like
He's afraid that, like he said, when he said at the beginning, when he talked about hurt and being hurt, is the fact that he was vulnerable in them situations and people took advantage of that and hurt him. So he doesn't want to open, I mean, just from what I'm seeing, he doesn't want to open up to someone else to give them the opportunity to hurt him.
period.
But what you have to understand is what one person will do, the next person is not going to do.
Right.
We do that. A lot of people do that at all times. It's okay to be cautious, but you should not shut yourself off just because somebody did you wrong. Because you might have just ran into a bad person.
Yeah,
So-
they got plenty of those.
There's plenty of people that's
But I
bad.
don't think people always need to seek therapy. I feel like that's what
I
your
need
friends is for. You feel me? I feel like therapy is for extreme cases.
Listen,
I get that though. That's accountability.
Listen, I'm keeping it being with you, and I love you, but I need some type of like.
No, I mean I get
like,
it. It works for some people.
because like we talk like my loss in my life has been so significant. Like it is not like I've lost.
I get that, but everybody's lost significantly.
Right.
I don't care who you is.
Right.
You
But
don't-
but to lose it back to back to
That's how it
back
goes,
to
bro.
back. No, bro. Like, but it's like
Bro, you're not
listen,
the only person,
niggas
bro.
lose homies.
So like,
Friends.
so what you say is,
Bro,
so what you're
I've
saying is,
lost people
you can't,
that was like
you can't cope
really-
with the loss.
I because one person was like literally a person who like
You need to go
taught me everything there is about
You know what
life.
else you need to do besides help? You need to go to church, man. You need
My mama
God in
said
your
that
life.
too.
Like I'm not no preacher, and
I
don't be
went to
trying
church, and it's like the church really messed my head up because,
No,
like I said,
what-
I stand on this story for a woman who is engaged to her husband and doing everything that she's supposed to do, teaching this youth ministry how to live their life right and how to be married and how to go through. Y'all want to shun her, but no offense to the Alphabet community, you let a person who in the Bible it says so many things about lead something in your church, and you don't want to.
So you just went to the wrong church.
Yeah, that's it.
Not even the wrong church.
I invite you to come to my.
Church.
I invite you to come to my church.
I mean,
Matter of fact,
I'm not
Sunday
even-
I'm gonna pick you up.
I'm not even a church person, but and I'm not gonna push my religion on people.
Cookie did say, and
Sunday I'ma pick you
and
up.
this I can, we y'all know Cookie, shout out my mom. But she said it. You need to get back right with God. Like these is things that like nobody is.
You know
wrong.
what? You know what
Y'all-
comes with
y'all
that.
been wrong.
You know what comes with that. I ain't gonna lie to you. For me, as a grown man, to admit, getting back into the church and getting back into what my grandfather was teaching since we was young, because he was always trying to give it to us since we was young. Discernment came with that, in a way of how it wasn't before. Like we've all been around shiesty people and be like, oh man, that shiesty
Man, I
guy.
feel like I can smell that shit coming. Bro.
Right, but-
Like, if I see him, like the crazy thing is, like, if I can
look.
see a nigga,
It's the look.
and it be the look that they give me, it be the
Uh-huh.
handshake. Like I sense
It's the
all
look.
of that shit.
They
bro.
all got that
Like when I
look.
look at a nigga, like when I see you, I'm already looking at you when you walk into the room. I'm looking at the first person in the room.
Sometimes.
So when your energy is different, I catch that joint. Like, damn, you feel me?
See, but-
and
but-
then I test it. You feel
But
me?
I feel you on that. But my thing is, majority of the times of where I come acquainted with people, it's not on me. For instance, I didn't meet him on some "What's up, Mooch." I met him on some "I'm looking for my sister," and my mama said, "Oh, your sister around the corner." I went to this man's house, and since that day, I ain't never leave that man's house.
Everybody's
because
not gonna be like that though.
Right,
You can't
right,
expect it.
right. And you know what? That's my problem. I expect everybody to be like Mooch.
No, but look though. So this
You know,
what you do.
since
so this
day
what,
one
so
is
this
just
what you do
been,
though.
like, oh,
check
since
people
you
where
here every day,
you check people where you
little
meet.
bro, come on.
Where you
I'll
meeting these
take
people at? Where you meeting these people at?
In the
Is you
hood.
meeting the people in the church? You meeting these people in the projects? When you meet me in the projects, I'm
Oh,
a different
no,
kind.
the people
I'm a
I'm
different
in
kind
the
of nigga than the
church,
nigga that hang in the
I love to
project.
say.
The nigga that I mean in the projects, I'm a different nigga when I'm in the project.
See, that's the thing.
I'm
I
a
am
different nigga
me.
when I'm outside on the street.
I am me
You feel me?
24/7. I am the
But that's why you gotta be
the
there.
laughable, dancing.
So what you-
let's
what you-
have a good time. St. Louis. This is
What
why
you
everybody
do
know
when you
me
meet the
young
nigga with the
town.
blank? You still that laughable nigga? No, you gotta change. When a nigga up a book, you not that laughable nigga no
Oh,
more.
no,
You
we gonna-
change.
we
You
gonna
gotta
get to where
adapt to
it
your
needs to go.
situation.
Oh, I
That's
know
how you
that.
gotta handle every situation. You gotta be able to adapt to
Yeah,
different situations.
so your adaptability is off. And when I say
I'm a
about
chameleon.
when I say about discernment, right? Like how he just told you, like, yo, I got a sixth sense for that. Like I see it coming from a mile away. Some people don't see it coming from a mile
But
away.
I'm-
so
but I
what
feel
this
like-
gave me was it gave me discernment of because I'm that type of person. I show mad people love, but it took time for me to say like I can show somebody love, but they're gonna put themselves in the category that they're supposed to be in.
Facts.
That's how I feel like.
They're
I feel
gonna
like-
put themselves there.
I feel like
When they
you
put
see
themselves there,
everybody,
stay
like
there.
everybody gets the same love like this, and then after that we go. Now watch how you move. Now if you move, you can go like this, or you can go like this. But I'm starting off with the same love for everybody. Hey, how you doing? I'm respectful. I lead with respect and love.
Shit you gonna do?
You
You
feel
gonna
me?
keep
Yeah.
going down. Or
You gonna
keep
go up.
proving yourself. You gonna go.
But I come with
Yeah.
the same. I'm always me at this level. That's how I'm me at this level all the time. You feel me? But if I'm gonna let you. All right, this person gonna go up more. This person go down. But I'm still gonna be me. I'm always me across the board.
So you just gotta learn how to radar.
But
You gotta learn your
do you
radar.
See what I'm saying? Hold on, time out. Do you see what I'm saying now?
But you can't expect
Hold on,
everybody to
time
be
out.
like me.
Right.
I was
can't
raised with a
expect-
mom, a
hold
dad,
on.
a grandpa,
Everything
mad
comes
uncle.
into a circle. I can't expect everybody to be like Mooch. Since I've known you since 9th grade, you've been you.
But what I
You've been the
But what did I
quiet
tell you
nigga.
about
I'm
me
gonna
and
speak
Mucho?
to you.
But what
I'ma
I- but
speak-
what I tell
you
you about-
only speak to the people that like you been this way.
But
since-
look though, hold up though. So you said you met Mooch and he been 100. I've been 100. Me and Mooch grew up in the same house. We grew up in this. We got the
Period.
same morals.
We're under the same
We got the
umbrella.
same-
Period.
So everybody's
Yeah.
not gonna be like that though. You
True.
can't expect everybody to be like you gotta.
Him too. He another one. Met him through on
My
some
whole
like,
family is like that though. My
Yeah,
family,
bro,
we
I
didn't grow
love
up
your
like
family.
we
I
didn't
love
grow
your
up
family.
like our family's not like
Shout
people
out
say my
to
family.
James.
My family's not judgy.
Campbell's.
Like I can really
Love
show
y'all.
up with a crackhead. My family gonna treat this
I
like
love y'all.
Great, like
Bro, I
You're not
love your
judgy.
family. since day one, your
But definitely
family.
look at her like, you alright, cuz?
They gonna look at it like, they not gonna be judging. I don't give a fuck. I just show them all kind of hoes.
Like, alright,
They
this
gonna come with the same
motherfucker cool.
energy.
Shit, fuck you.
You know, you like,
Bro, like y'all hung around my sister, like y'all fucks with, like, you know what I mean? Like that's what I mean. And to have relationships with people that I'm trying to show, like ain't
I don't
no
give a fuck who it is.
shiesty backdooring in me.
I'm not giving nobody
ain't
more than
burn-
they give me.
I'm not finna holler at the female behind you. I'm telling you, when I see this broad out here doing something shiesty, I'm around like it's.
Everybody's not like that though.
It's
So
not.
there's certain
That's
niggas
what
I
I'm
might
saying.
tell
So,
it. There's certain niggas I
when
see
you
that
been
girl.
around people like that, it rubs off on you. That's all the fact that I'm trying to get to. That little shit like that makes you like.
Remember bro had
Like,
the shirt
alright,
on?
now-
Remember bro had that shirt on? What that say? Remember yesterday he had the shirt on. What did it say?
Protect your energy.
That's what you doing.
But we didn't know
Y'all
that
not even
back
getting in my
then. We know
circle.
that now.
Yes,
Right.
you do know that now.
We
So-
know that now. I was always been trying to protect
What
my
we just,
energy.
how we start this off though?
How?
How we start this off? There's always room for improvement.
How
It
you,
is.
How you protecting your energy if everybody can get a reaction out of you?
I wouldn't.
That's a good one.
Talk about. I wouldn't say everybody can get a reaction.
A lot of people
Nigga,
can.
big-
But being a
Motherfuckers
person,
get on
hold on, I'm talking about
Facebook
when
and
you
tag
a
you and get the
person,
reaction.
when you are a person who is with the shits, I'm talking about from A to Z, nigga, you got me fucked up. Don't play with me, ain't shit sweet. I'm not one of these niggas you can talk to crazy. That's not getting a reaction. That's just
That's
you.
Yes, it is.
That's
And I've been that way since
That's
I
a
was
reaction.
a kid.
Cool with being like that, but they
because
get
that's just
reaction.
how it.
Right, but that's
That's
still
a
reaction.
That's a reaction.
Listen to
Because
me.
some niggas want to play with you and think shit sweet.
If you're in
and-
the playground with them niggas.
But guess exactly. No,
If I
that's
get the
true.
playground,
That's
nigga,
true.
I'm
Yeah,
That's
right here and get the
Oh, bro,
dancing,
time
laughing,
out,
playing
time out, time
around.
out. It's four of us right here, right?
Yep.
It's a nigga that don't like you three. I'm just giving you the situations of my life.
Mhm.
And he don't like y'all. It ain't nothing to do with me. But he don't like y'all. But he know how y'all gonna get down and how you gonna move. Oh, we gonna try to make Saint the weakest link. And then everybody gets mad when I have to show you, just like these niggas that I'm with,
Mhm.
oh, I can get just like that. Don't think because
Facts.
that nigga that you seen in the club dancing,
Okay, time out.
smiling,
Time out, but you missed the
is any
point.
different from the niggas that he hates.
Right, but you missed the point.
Don't make me the weakest link.
But
I
you missed
respect
it.
that. I
Listen,
respect what you're saying.
that's true. I don't argue with you there, but you missed the point. If I'm picking a football team, I can't never pick you on my team if you don't line up to get picked. That nigga can't ever bring that energy to you unless you're in a space with that nigga who's bringing the energy.
I like bitches that be at the bar, but I don't like the niggas that be at the bar.
Oh, my mama.
That's energy that I don't like, so I don't go in that place because that's the energy I don't like.
Wait a minute, I'm not talking about. Okay, we ain't even going to no bar. I'm just
They don't have to be a bar. I just told you.
I'm
I'm
just saying.
I just- time out.
I'm
You
giving
you
a
gave me an
situation of
example.
why this,
Right, you
this,
gave me an example, but how does that
complex,
example?
right? Like you said earlier, this complex has come over.
How does it come to it?
Like because like first of all, people have played the like I don't pick and choose mooch. Like this.
You don't have to.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, niggas use that on some like real weekend tight energy, and that's not me, bro. I'm not finna like if I got a problem with Zach, I'm not finna argue with Buck because I got a problem with Zach.
But what they got to do with you? Because that nigga weak.
Right.
That's weak, but that don't got what
Right.
that got to do with you.
Right.
So time out.
Why you let
Listen.
that weak ass nigga bother you?
Yes, but you're letting that weak person get a
Because
reaction.
where I come from,
And you ain't protecting your peace.
Yes.
Or energy.
Yes,
Or time.
You let that nigga control your peace.
exactly.
Why you asking dumb questions that we gonna give you the same?
That's what you wanted. You want the therapy session. Here's a
That's
therapy
what I'm
session.
saying, bro. Here's
A
the
weak
thing.
listen. A weak if a weak nigga can get a response from you, then he did exactly what he wanted.
I'm not even like saying it's a response. It's just my nature.
That's a response.
It's,
That's a
it's
response.
just nature. Like it's like
So you
like, I ignore it.
so in your
I ignore it.
30s,
30s,
you're
no.
react. Not talking about in your 30s, you're reacting the same way you would in your teens or in your 20s. Then there's no growth there.
That is.
Basically.
Then there's no growth there, right?
It's not.
We all been in a situation. We've all been in
ready
a
to fight over Facebook comments. Facebook.
No, I'm past that. I'm past that. I promise.
Say
I promise,
fine.
bro.
He has slowed down on the
I
fight.
ain't gonna say he
off
was
of-
where he was.
Yeah,
He's not
there's
he's
growth
not where
there.
he was at. I'm
swear.
not gonna say he
You
was.
ain't far from it. You closer to that. You closer to that than
I won't say I won't say he won't want to fight, but I say he'll foam at the mouth. He'll go live and get the foam at the
He'll
mouth.
bust a blood vessel
Yes.
from football for sure.
Start losing.
Oh,
That's
he-
football.
he's raising his blood pressure.
Like football is different. Like
Nigga, you
that's
be
a
ready to
passion.
line it up
That's
Oklahoma.
a passion.
He said ready to Oklahoma. I believe that.
Right after George Washington. Turkey ball. Like, nigga, what?
Nigga say something about football. That's ready to put the pads on.
He said he gonna line up Oklahoma like the turkey bowl is crazy.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
Right, so- but that's a reaction.
I just don't want you
But
to
that's
say
reaction.
that. I don't want to get on Facebook and see you spitting on live and shit. I don't want to. Like,
I
you
ain't
can't
been
have
doing
it.
that. I've been chilling. I swear to God. I ever since getting into the
First off, time out. Since you said that, I want to make this point. That is unbelievable. I'm gonna tell you why it's unbelievable. Yes, because the minute that someone tells me, right, when they telling me something and they're like, I swear to God, that makes me not believe you. Because if you have to go to
The furthest.
the furthest extent for me to believe you
I mean,
over something so
I'm not
small.
gonna lie to you. I don't even believe when people say like whatever you say after you said, I'm not listening to. So I never heard him say swear to God.
Right.
I rely on
Put that
God.
on mama, put that on granny, on the hood. When people even say I'm deaf to that. Like when people say that, I'm like, nigga, I'm going to either believe it or not. I don't know who you put it
On, right? Exactly. I don't have the same relationship with them, right? So like at the same time, like
niggas say he don't go to church, but he put some on God.
exactly. I've heard you. I've heard you. Right. So hey, listen, time out.
I watch YouTube videos of preachers.
I want to say that too. I think TV Grizzly said this the best, and it was a dope comment. He's like, we gotta stop saying that too. He was like, we gotta stop saying that we believe in God. And it was he was talking to Gilly and him, and Gilly was like, what you mean I gotta stop saying I believe in God? Like I believe in God. He's like, I don't believe in God, I know God. He said, because when I know something, I know it. When I say believe, you leave room for doubt.
I don't really feel like I believe
That joint, like to me, listen, that joint dope. Like
I get it, but I believe,
Right.
I believe so much where there's not no room for doubt either. Though I feel like my belief.
yes,
is
it
strong.
can be to that level. I feel like
Strong.
that belief can be to that level. I do feel that way.
That sounded good, though, but that's the same nigga that be like, man, food be too good, too seasoned.
Nah, see, really.
Oh, we in the building, man. Like I said, we here. We here today, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Rel, your auntie's favorite.
Oh, my mama. Are you,
Your auntie's favorite, Uncle Brell is in the building. Uncle Brell, you pulled up to the.
Trying to knee knock me.
Don't you thought we protected you?
You pulled up to the St.
Get your mic.
You pulled up to the St. Louis therapy session. That's how we were starting this off because it was good content. Yeah, it's a nice little intervention. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get his mind right and get his mind back together.
He started taking.
He came up.
Accountability.
He pulled up.
Y'all know that's the key word?
He pulled up being accountable for his own actions. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get into details or specifics, but he pulled up being accountable for his own actions, saying that he has to realize that there's more for him to do and there's room for him to grow. And in that, he has to know, like, just because what I'm doing I feel like it's enough, that doesn't mean that it's enough. There's more that I could be doing. And he took accountability for his actions. I think he was going. I think he. No, I know, but I'm saying, and what you said, you took it somewhat into your actions, but really, technically, you know what I'm saying, and on a personal level, you've done something that you know you're wrong for, and you wanted to make sure that you said that fact, like, yo, I was wrong for that, and I wanted the audience to know I was wrong for what I did, blah blah blah, and that part of it you didn't get a chance to say
a lot of
because we
niggas
ran
is
off.
always quick to want to bash and it's her and she did, and no, there is no she did, there is no her, there is no like I said, first word that we started here on accountability, and like just sitting and thinking and looking, it's like, you know, you.
I messed up. That's what you said.
It's you.
You a man to sit here to be and willing to say.
You know,
willing to say, I messed up.
And listen, this is really really like the only like you know what I mean. The only situation where I can really sit here and say like, yo, like you fucked this up.
You wanna pop that? You still got that.
You did this. You know what I mean, bro? Like it ain't